Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas. Shoots!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Isak hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. Right through the middle. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Mohamed Salah concedes a free kick for that. Bernardo Silva. Manchester have it back and they can go again. Oh, he's in! He's had a goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's been levered clear. Ricken. So it is still 0-0. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Yet another dead ball chance. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Cut out in the nick of time. Mohamed Salah. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Oh, real chance! They've scored!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Salah. Isak.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Done very well to intervene. And it's played forward, well positioned to make that interception. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Salah. Manchester are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Defence has got rid of that, and they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Is there any support? He might not need it. Bernardo Silva. That's not going to make it. Oh, they can break here.
Van Dijk just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
Van Dijk plays it forward. It's a loose ball. Ricken. Managed to get it away. We hit half-time. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van Dijk. He's through, now is he in? He's through and all alone! Tries a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Knocks it away. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. He's left his man. And the shot! And in it goes! And this is getting better and better. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Rodri. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass...
Hits one! Yes! And surely that settles it. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Liverpool take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
No doubt as to who has the momentum.
Going for goal! Sticks it away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
So is this the start of a comeback? Kovacic. Looking to break out here. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rodri. Kovacic. Salah. Well played, he saw that coming. Kovacic. And it's Bernardo Silva. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And he's on his way! Looking to force it. Oh, shooting chance! And that would have won it.
Isak just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
They've played it short. It's come loose. Gorgeous control there. And the keeper's in command. Chiesa. Well read, he sorted that out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Manchester looking to change the direction of the game here. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Could be a big chance! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Manchester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Manchester give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Good idea, just poorly executed. Isak. 4 extra minutes added on. That's a promising ball. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Chiesa. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. It is terrific to be here in the foothills of the Alps at this most notable of modern stadia, the home of Juventus. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And through to the goalkeeper.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Martin. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Hoists it forward. Isak. It's come loose. Just brushed off the ball there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Chip through. He's made sure that that won't get through. London getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mohamed Salah tries to get it forward quickly. Martin. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Looking to get within range. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And he's cut it out. And it's Salah.
Isak.
He's spotted the run and played him through. Hits one! There it is! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Rarely outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and...
Has a hit! And the ball's come out! And that has been clubbed away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to make...
Has a pop! Goal! They are right back in business.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
London grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
That's a good ball to find him. Hits one! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Gomez. That's it. Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Isak. Mohamed Salah. He's found his man. He's got through. Shot at goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Trying to get there. Isak. And that's been won straight back. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Gabriel Jesus. Goes for goal! And it's Salah. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Jones.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's got through.
London showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Liverpool can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And there aren't many who'd be prepared to wind up a shot from this far out. He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. Great reaction. This could fall anywhere. And he heaves it forward. There's going to be another change here. Chiesa. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Out to the right. He's pinged one through here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's gone for it! And that has been cleared. Gets it back. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Foden. It's a brilliant interception. Goalkeeper's ball. Rice. Finds himself eased off the ball. Merino. It's being played forward. Done very well to intervene. Bernardo Silva. Rice. Bernardo Silva.
Well, each team knows that they're still well below standard, and it's a question of which can find a way out. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Donnarumma can claim that. Rodri. Cuts it out. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Merino. Rice. London being made to look sloppy in possession here. Bernardo Silva. He's had that put on a plate. Rice. Now a chance to break. What a size of... Has a goal! It's in for the pieces! They score! Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him, as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Merino. He's played him through. And he's cut it out. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Foden. It's come through. Oh, what a ball! Well read, he sorted that out. Shapes to shoot! He's had a shot! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time. And there's the end of the first half. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. And they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Merino. Gets into some space. Massive lead! Back of the net! And they've got their lead back. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Gets the better of his man. Gets wrestled off the ball. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. Manchester are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
It's exactly the start to this second half they would have hoped for. They can build on that morale boost and confidence and finish the...
Hits one! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Oh, good take, and it goes for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
London just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Martin. That's a promising ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Ruben Dias goes looking. Going through. Oh, shooting chance! It's gone a long way up and away. And the counter is on. Just the kick and the shot! This could fall anywhere! Kovacic. Gets it back. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Kovacic could be thinking about a shot here, and he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Kovacic. And out to safety. Forward it goes. A really good feat. Ruben Dias demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. He's in! And he heaves it forward. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making... It's one! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Davis. Ball through needs to be good here. Kane gets it back. Oh, he's been flattened there. Has a pop! Decent enough try. Vinicius Junior. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Could be a chance here. Tries to dink it in. better of his opposite number. Vinicius Junior. Away from immediate danger. Madrid get it back again. And it's Kane.
Rudiger just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Alexander-Arnold. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Forward it goes. Kane. Rudiger does well there, alert. He's had that put on a plate. And the shot! He's scored! First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Kimmich. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Munich to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets it back. Goes down, but nothing given. A real chance to break. Gets face to face with the keeper. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Kane with a real chance here. He's trying the shot.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Rudiger. Goretzka battles to win it back. Chance to break.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Alaba tries to head towards goal. Tries a shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Alaba just might have got a little ahead of himself then. Maybe he had too much thinking time.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Room for a shot. Alaba very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Mbappe. Now can he? Shapes to shoot! It's broken loose. And he comes up trumps again. And this could be the final action of the first half. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
game has already resumed here.
Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Alaba. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Hoists it forward. Mbappe! He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Hits one! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that has been cleared. And it's Gnabry. Kane. Kane! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage. Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Courtois can pick that up. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Valverde. Quick glance at goal. Gnabry. No way through there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. Just brushed off the ball there. Munich have a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That's sprayed out wide. Now it's Gnabry. It's on a plate. Going for goal! He scores! Do not write them off. Back they come. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Munich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Alexander-Arnold. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Ceballos. And it's played forward. Brahim Diaz. Valverde. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, can he capitalise?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Looking to force his way through. Caught offside that time. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that is that. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's... Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense...
Mbappe! He scored! It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Well, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Great chance here to level it up. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone for goal. He's through. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
France have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's Rabiot. Oh, good take. Has a pop! And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Knocks it away. Real chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Rabiot. This is gone, that's a foul. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Griezmann. Quick, and the shot! It's in!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Chance to break. He spotted the run and played him through. He's got away. Striding forward, facing goal. That's a corner kick. Away from immediate danger. There will be a throw-in. Rabiot, out to the left it goes. And it's Rabiot, plays it out to the wing. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Jimenez. Gone for a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Koke, Griezmann. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Hernandez. Forward it goes. Going through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He's there to receive it. Got a sight. Going for goal! Sticks it away! And they are cruising away. Well, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Has a goal! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. These scenes brought to you from the Stade Louis II, one of the most easily distinguishable grounds in Europe. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter, he seems to...
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's had a goal! Goal! England! England take the lead!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked...
Big chance! They've done it!
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback.
Goes for goal! No mistake! Tar. Loses his balance and loses the ball. He's played him through. A real chance to break. Has a hit! Davis. Well positioned to make that interception. Goretzka. And here's Kane. That's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Kane. Back to the keeper and try something new. Kimmich. It's out for a goal kick. Rice. He spotted the run and played him through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries to get it forward quickly. Foden has created one goal already. It's a loose ball. And it's Kane. Has he picked him out? Has a goal! What a wonderful goal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to it.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Stones. And it's half-time here. England playing their part in a real slugfest here. A glut of goals and nothing to suggest much is going to change.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides...
He's gone for it! Chance to break. Now it's Kane. Rice drives it forward. Now the counter. Foden. Loose ball, who's going to get that?
Davies simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Goretzka. Kimmich. Solanke. Could move up a gear here. Oh, good interception. Goretzka. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Foden. And here's Kane. Has a hit! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
England are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Done very well to intervene. He's got away. Solanke. He's gone for it! Back of the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Hoists it forward. Gets it back. Oh, real danger here. Goes down, but nothing given. Rice just brushed off the ball there. What a throw in. And here's Gnabry. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Finds himself eased off the ball. Gnabry tries a shot! He scores! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Shot a goal! In it goes! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the lead now is 2. Solanke going through, drills one in. And it's Gnabry, right through the middle. Now a chance to break. Cuts it out. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Hits one! It's in! And what a climax we have here!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Munich give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. England just have to run down the clock. Solanke. And the flag has stayed. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played. Oh, shooting chance! Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Rabiot. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Solanke. And he heaves it forward. Referee's given a throw. Xavi. Tottenham yet to have a shot on target. Oh, is it? It's one! First blood drawn. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Going for goal! And that would have been some goal.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Been levered clear. It's a brilliant interception. Mbappe. Goalkeeper's ball. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. Mbappe gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
It's a promising ball. And Solanke! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Towering header! Tries to get it clear. Into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. This an opportunity to pull level. France's free kick then. He's gone for it! Oh, the ball's come loose! Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And it's been taken short. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Gets wrestled off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Brings it forward. Mbappe. He's away. And through to the goalkeeper. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. That'll be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Tottenham happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Tottenham really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Away from immediate danger. Could be a chance here. Timely intervention. Mbappe. Shooting chance! And another time! He's looking to get there first. He's left his man. Out to the left it goes. Rabiot. So who's he picking out? Time to deliver. And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. France are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Oh, great ball, big chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Can he dig out a shot? Hoists it forward. And it's Rabiot. Solanke battles to win it back. Cuts it out. He's found his man. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on...
He's had a go! Sticks it away! France are back on level terms. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Ball's out on the left now. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Solanke. It has gone through, has a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Cleared away. Turns and goes back. And he's there to cut it out.
Tottenham showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mbappe, and the finish!
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means...
Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it, got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Played out to the right.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Mbappe, Dembele, has a goal! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tottenham desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
A heavy challenge. to overtime.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And it's Rabiot. What a ball this has turned out. He's gone for it! Good clearance and very necessary. The last act of a game which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is quite a scene here in the Monumental, just as you would expect it. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
As you can see, we've already started here. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Mbappe. Finished, goes for goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Rice. Kane. Well read, he sorted that out. Kane is flagged offside. Rudiger. Solanke is the guilty party there. Valverde. Out to the left it goes. Played back, it has a hit! It's broken loose. Foden. Rice. Solanke. There's no flag. Cut out in the... going for goal! And in it goes! Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. He spotted the run and played him through. Gets on the end of it. It's out for a goal kick. Rice. Solanke. Valverde. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rice. Solanke. What a ball this is! He's had a shot! It's good distance on it. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Decent-looking ball. He's in Vinicius Junior! Keeper's done ever so well.
Vinicius Junior really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Rice. Now it's Kane. Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Kane is very sporting here to acknowledge the...
Foden has given away a free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Has he picked him out? Vinicius Junior. A chance to play it in. It's a brilliant interception. Stones. Solanke. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Mbappe is being picked on here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's gone a long way up and away. Solanke. Kane now hits one! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Jim, your thoughts?
Kane is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was given...
Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that. Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Forward it goes. Here comes the corner. Great lead! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Nicely measured pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Timely intervention. Palmer, and here's Rashford. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's a good ball to find him. Big chance! Goal, England! And they're back in front. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
England get themselves into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
It's a loose ball.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
And he's there to hoof it away. Gets it back. Palmer. And time is up. Terrific match. Universal commitment to attack. All square and rightly. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Ruben Neves. What a ball this has turned out to be. Koke. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now shot at goal! Goal! Portugal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And he's surging through. Griezmann! And he's there to clear it. It's got through and... oh, that's neat. That intervention was very necessary. And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Has a hit! It's broken loose! Dinks one in. Up he gets! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Llorente. And here's Griezmann. Good ball. Goes for goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
João Cancelo. Oh, terrible pass. Jimenez plays it forward. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Portugal seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
He's through. Crowd calling for him to... Real chance! Sticks it away! Oh, how's that for a class finish?
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Ruben Neves. Tries to get it forward quickly. It's got through. Is there any support? He might not need it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And here's Griezmann, he's off on a marauding run. Ruben Neves. Griezmann, it's a promising ball. Can he? Big chance! And in it goes! And the comeback is complete! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Looking to force his way through. Thinks he's got rid of that. And the first half is done. Oh, what a comeback. I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Already up and running for the second half. It's a loose ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Striding forward, facing goal. Koke drives it forward. Breaks on here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Ruben Neves. Llorente. Koke. He's picked him out. Dashing forward at pace. He's gone for it! Managed to get it away. And it's Ruben Neves. That's good defending, very good defending. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Koke. And he's there to cut it out. Just brushed off the ball there. Griezmann. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Ruben Neves. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Little doubt, that is a foul. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Mateus. He's through the middle. He's gone for it! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now.
And the shot! It's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
Portugal are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing.
Hits one! It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
So the lead now is 2. Plays it long. Lookman. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. He's had a go. It's in. Back within 1. They have them in their sights again.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Thiago hoists it forward. Mateus. Final seconds, this has to be it. Loomis. And that is that. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.